Good afternoon, football fans. This is Andy McNamara, and it's my pleasure to welcome you into the Axis Football League. Our game today features two evenly matched teams. Any small mistake could be the difference in the final score. We are moments away from what promises to be a close and exciting matchup. Let's get down to the field. He kicks it away. The offense will start things off from the 25. Motion for the offense. Drops back. He's got a target near the 25. Gain of 1 on the play. Second down. Steps into the pocket. QB shows run, but pulls it back into pass. And it's knocked away from the receiver. Incomplete. Two backs for the offense. He drops back. He sees a target over the middle of the field. He makes the catch. He's taken down near the 35-yard line. That'll go for 9 yards. The punt team lines up to kick this one away. The punt's away. The punt will sail into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start things off from the 20. He drops back to pass. He's throwing it deep. Single coverage for the receiver. Deflected by the defender and incomplete. St. Louis makes their way to the line here on second down. Takes the throw short to the sideline. Short gain of 2. Third down. He tosses a floater, and he's tackled. That will go for about 8 yards. Go. The handoff is made, and he is tackled. Loss of 4. Second down, 8 yards to go. Hands it off to the left side, and he's tossed to the turf. They'll lose 1 on the play. St. Louis sets up on third down. Dropping back, makes the throw. Deflected by the defender and incomplete. The offense lines up to punt. He makes the punt. He'll field the punt. And he is down. The offense looks to get things going here on first down. Go! Sets up the RPO. He'll make the handoff. And the defender makes the tackle. That'll bring up second down. Second down. 11 yards to go. Hand off to the left side, and he'll be tackled near the line. That will be good for about 1. Third and 10. He backs a pass, tosses a pass. The pass is knocked down, incomplete. The punt team lines up to kick this one away. Go! The punt's away. The punt sails into the end zone and will be brought out to the 20. Setting up shop from the 20. QB back to pass. Fakes the handoff and looks to pass. He pulls it in, and the defender got him down. Gain of 14 on the play. Second play of the drive. He drops back into the pocket. He makes the throw deep downfield into heavy coverage. Tipped away and incomplete. Third play of the drive. Player in motion to the right. Go! Pitch to the right side. And Barker with the tackle. That's good for 10 yards. Third down coming up for St. Louis. He drops back to pass. And he's forced out near the 45-yard line. First down, St. Louis. First down and 10 to go. The runner takes it outside. And he's brought to the turf. That will go for about 5 yards. Second down for the offense. 14 yards to go. Hike. The runner takes the toss to the right. And Barker with the tackle. That's good for about 7 yards. A fresh set of downs for St. Louis. Run to the right side. And he won't make it very far before being dragged down. That's good for about 2. The offense comes in on second down. Dropping back. Tosses the ball. He pulls it in. And he safely steps out of bounds. Gain of 12 on the play. Ninth play of the drive. Dropping back. Makes the throw short over the middle. And it's complete. And he's hit right away and taken down. That will wrap things up for the first quarter. Both teams still scoreless. St. Louis makes their way to the line here on second down. He steps back to pass. Play action pass. Tipped away and incomplete. 10th play of the drive. Delayed handoff, and he's tackled. Loss of 7. The offense lines up to kick the field goal. Go. There's the kick. And it's good. And the first score of the game goes to St. Louis. Let's see what they do next. The kicking team set up to boot it away. He kicks it away. The offense will start things off from the 25. Go! Toss to the left side. And he won't make it very far before being dragged down. Short gain of 2. Second down for the offense. 2 yards to go. He drops back to pass. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Deflected by the defender and incomplete. The defense sets up in a 3-4 set. Steps into the pocket. He finds a target on the right side of the field. And the pass misses the mark. Incomplete. The offense sets up to punt one away. The punt's away. The punt is caught. And he's tackled. St. Louis getting set to start off this drive. Looks like a run-pass option. He'll pull it and make the throw. Incomplete pass. The offense comes in with a 2 tight end set. Pitch left to the runner. And he's tackled. That will be good for about 6. Third down. Run pass option. The QB gives it to the runner. And Barker with the tackle. Gain of 9 on the play. A fresh set of downs for St. Louis. They'll run a counter play to the outside. And he is tackled. Gain of 6 on the play. The offense comes in on second down. Hand off to the right side. The tackle is made. That will be a loss of 2. Third down. 15 yards to go. Tosses one short over to the left side of the field. And he misses his target. The punt team takes the field. Go! The punt's away. The punt goes into the end zone for a touchback. Setting up shop from the 20. QB back to pass. He tosses one up near the 50. The pass is knocked down. Incomplete. The offense will operate from under center. Dropping back. He tosses one just beyond the line of scrimmage. And he is down. A nice pickup there by the offense. First down and 10 to go. Motion right. Delayed handoff. And he is tackled. Gain of 12 on the play. First and 10 for the offense. Hike. Outside handoff. That's the end of that play. That will go for about 8 yards. The defense breaks the huddle with 5 defensive backs. Drops back into the pocket. Incomplete. Third down. 2 yards to go. He hands it off. Tackle made up by the 30-yard line. That will be good for about 6. First down and 10 to go. Steps into the pocket. Makes the short throw. And he safely steps out of bounds. Gain of 11. First and 10 for the offense. Run to the right side. And he won't make it very far before being dragged down. That brings up second down. Second down. 3 yards to go. Second down. 3 yards to go. He makes the inside handoff. And he's tackled up near the line of scrimmage. That'll be good for about 2. Third down. 7 yards to go. QB back to pass. He's got a target down near the 5-yard line. And he snagged it. And he's hit right away and taken down. Gain of 9 on the play. The offense lines up on first and goal. Looking to the right side of picked off. Ripped to the ground. St. Louis getting set to start off this drive. Dropping back, looking for a target, short over the middle, and he is tackled. Gain of 5 on the play, and the defense calls timeout. They'll have 2 remaining. The offense comes in on second down. 14 yards to go. He drops back. The pass is caught. Tackle made up by the 30-yard line. A huge pickup there by the offense. The offense sets up with two backs. He drops back to pass. He sees a target over the middle, and the ball is batted down. A shotgun set for the offense. He drops back, sets his feet and throws. And it's knocked away by the defense. Double tight ends for the offense. There's a penalty flag on the field, and he'll be tackled near the line. We'll see if that holds up after the penalty. The defense looks to have lined up offside. They will accept the penalty. The defense sets up in a dime set. He drops back to pass, finds a receiver in the middle of the field, and the pass misses the mark. Incomplete. The offense lines up to punt. He makes the punt. He'll field the punt. And down he goes. The offense looks to get things going here on first down. He steps back to pass. He makes the throw, and it's intercepted. And the tackle is made. The offense looks to get things going here on first down. He drops back. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And he snagged it. And he's hit right away and taken down. That's good for about 7 yards. St. Louis calling a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining. St. Louis makes their way up to the line. And Barker with the tackle. Gain of 5 on the play. St. Louis calling a timeout. That will be their second timeout. A fresh set of downs for St. Louis. He steps back to pass. Touchdown, St. Louis! Penalty marker on the field. Let's see how the penalty affects that play. They're going to flag the defense for a face mask there, and they'll choose to decline the penalty. They're setting up for the extra point. There's the kick. And it sails through. That score extends St. Louis's lead a bit more. The kicking team set up to boot it away. He sends it off. They will look to get this drive going here from the 25. He drops back to pass. The pass is knocked down. Incomplete. 2nd and 10 for the offense. There's a flag on the play. Ooh, somebody jumped. That's going to be a false start. And they'll accept the penalty. Three receiver personnel for the offense. He drops back into the pocket. The pass is incomplete. 3rd down and long. Go! The runner takes the inside handoff. Tackle made up by the 30-yard line. That's good for 10 yards. The offense lines up to punt. He makes the punt. He fields the punt. Tackle after returning it up near the 25-yard line. That will wrap things up for the second quarter. St. Louis on top for now with a small lead. Here comes the kicking team. He kicks it away. The kickoff is fielded. And he is tackled. St. Louis getting set to start off this drive. He drops back to pass. He tosses it off to the left side of the field. And the pass is incomplete. Second play of the drive. Dropping back. He's hit hard and taken down in the backfield. That will be a loss of 5. Third and long for the offense. He drops back to pass. And the ball is batted down. The punt team makes its way up the line. Hike. He makes the punt. Slides off the defender. And he's brought down after taking the kick up near the 40-yard line. First and 10 for the offense. Makes the short throw. The pass is incomplete. Second down and 10 to go. They'll send a player in motion. Go! He makes the inside handoff. And he's stopped around the 40-yard line. That'll bring up third down. Third play of the drive. They'll send a player in motion. Finds a target. The pass connects. That's good for 10 yards. First down and 10 to go. Outside handoff. And he's finally stopped after a great run. That'll be good for a first down. Fifth play of the drive. He makes the throw by the 20-yard line. Tipped away and incomplete. Second and 10 for the offense. Motion for the offense. Steps into the pocket. He's got a receiver near the 30. And he's hit right away and taken down. That's good for about 7 yards. Third down. 3 yards to go. He drops back to pass. He's got a receiver on the right side of the end zone. And the ball is batted down. The offense lines up to kick the field goal. The kick is up. And it's good. That will eat away at the lead a bit. Lining up for the kickoff. The kick is off. The kickoff is fielded. The tackle is made. Let's see what the offense has dialed up for the first play of this drive. Left side handoff. And he is eventually brought down. Gain of 13. 3 linemen and 4 linebackers for the defense. QB back to pass. Looking short for a target. And he is tackled. That will be good for about 6. Second down. He drops back into the pocket. And he can't get it off before being taken down for the sack. That will bring up third down. Fourth play of the drive. He steps into the pocket. And he's brought down in the backfield for a sack. Loss of 4. The punt team lines up to kick this one away.
Hike.
He makes the punt. He breaks free, and he's brought down after taking the kick up near the 20-yard line. Setting up shop from the 20. Player in motion.
Tonight.
He takes the ball. He is picked up and brought down. That will go for about 8 yards. Second down.
Go!
Steps back to pass. Finds a target on the left side of the field. Reeled in that long toss. And the defender got him down. A nice pickup there by the offense. Third play of the drive. He drops back to pass. Sets his feet and throws. And they can't connect. Incomplete pass. The defense lines up in a 3-4.
Tonight.
He'll toss it to the back. Down he goes. Tackle by Fields. That will go for about 5 yards. Third down. 14 yards to go.
Go!
He gives it away. And he's tackled. That's good for about 7 yards. First and 10.
Go!
The runner takes the handoff on a misdirection, and he's stopped around the 40-yard line. They'll lose 1 on the play. The defense breaks the huddle with 5 defensive backs. He steps back to pass. He's hit hard and taken down in the backfield. They'll lose 10 on the play. The defense sets up in a nickel set.
Hike.
Tosses the ball. He pulls it in, and he'll be pulled down immediately. That will do it for the third quarter. St. Louis on top for now with a small lead. The offense lines up to punt. The punt's away. And the punt goes into the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 20. A fresh set of downs for St. Louis.
Go!
Throws it off to the left side. Pass complete. And Barker with the tackle. Gain of 13. First and 10.
Tonight.
He's hit hard and taken down in the backfield. They'll lose 8 on the play. The offense will operate from the gun.
Tonight.
The QB gives it away on a draw. Tackle made up by the 30-yard line. Gain of 6 on the play. Third down. 12 yards to go. Drops back into the pocket. And it's complete. Tackle made by Reese. They covered a lot of ground on that play. The defense lines up in a 3-4. He gives it away. Tackle made by Reese. Gain of 4 on the play. St. Louis makes their way to the line here on second down.
Hike.
He hands it to the running back. He's taken down near the 35-yard line. Gain of 11. It looks like there was an injury on that last play. We'll have to see if he returns. The defense breaks the huddle with 5 defensive backs. He's not going any further. They'll lose 1 on the play. Second down, 11 yards to go.
Hike.
Simpson takes the handoff, And he won't make it very far before being dragged down. Small gain on the play. The offense comes in on third down. 3 yards to go.
Go!
Pitch left to the runner. And Barker with the tackle. It's a St. Louis first down. 1st and 10 for the offense.
Set hike.
He'll pitch it off to the right side. Tackle made by Reese. Gain of 7 on the play. It looks like we've got a player being helped off the field. St. Louis makes their way to the line here on 2nd down.
Set hike.
He'll fake it to the back and keep it on the designed run. He's wrestled down to the ground around the 15. That will be a loss of 2. 3rd down. Simpson takes the handoff, and the defender makes the tackle. Short loss on the play. The offense is going to try for 3 here.
Set hut.
There's the kick, and it sails through. That score extends St. Louis's lead a bit more. Lining up for the kickoff. He kicks it deep. They will look to get this drive going here from the 25. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And Brown with the catch. And he's immediately brought down. That will go for about 8 yards. The offense will use a timeout here. That will be their first of the half. The offense lines up on 2nd and short. Throws it off to the left side. And Brown with the catch. And he's stopped around the 40-yard line. That will be good for about 6. And the offense calls timeout. They will have 1 remaining timeout. 1st and 10. QB back to pass. Norman got him for the sack. That gets us to 2nd down. And the offense will call timeout here. That's their final timeout. 2nd down.
Go!
Steps into the pocket. And he's off. And he'll slide to the ground to protect himself. That's good for a gain of 4. 3rd down. 9 yards to go. Steps into the pocket. Brown on the reception. And he crosses the goal line for a touchdown. They'll opt for the single point attempt here. It's up. And the extra point is good. That score will close the gap a bit. They're lining up for a kickoff conversion. It will be 4th and 12 from their own 28. There's a flag on the play. They're going to get the offense for a false start here. And they'll take the penalty. The kickoff conversion fails, and the defense will take over. The offense comes in on 4th down. Back. He makes the throw over to the left side of the field, and the pass misses the mark. Incomplete. They can't convert. It'll be a turnover on downs. St. Louis getting set to start off this drive. Steps into the pocket. He's got a receiver in the middle of the end zone. And it's knocked away by the defense. 2nd play of the drive. Hand off to Simpson. The defense is finally able to bring him down. Gain of 17. A fresh set of downs for St. Louis. And he takes a knee to keep the clock running. The offense sets up in a single back set. And they'll take a knee here to run down the clock. St. Louis sets up on third down. And it is over. This one is in the books. On behalf